안녕하십니까. 코리아틴터 박병렬입니다. 오늘은 지금 이제 팀전 결승전이 시작합니다. 작년에 1등 했던 그 결승전인데 이번에는 점수가 좀 예선 통과 점수가 안 좋아서 어떻게 될지 모르겠습니다.
Open your subrope packaging, set it on the dash, but do not install it. And here's the thing, that has to be removed when you're done. It cannot be left in the car. Absolutely. Walk with it.
Alright guys, welcome to the last day of WFR 2025 Family Reunion. Who's up, late, and ready to finish this day strong? Come on, can I hear from the audience? I think you guys have to eat that kind of coffee. Come on, I know most of you guys drink Monster. Let's redo that one more time. Who's ready to push this thing down, out? Alright, fire one. We are right on time for our team finals in the auto section right now. Kyle, go ahead, the mic is yours.
Everybody in teams. Step up to the front of your car.
Louder.
Soap ropes that are in the cars, they have to be used. Last year we had a car that did not want to start, had issues and all that, because somebody freaking dumped the ocean. You have to use the rope, and the rope has to be removed when you walk away. Customer ready, don't give the customer a soap rope. Gotta be out. Rental stickers. Everybody has some kind of rental stickers, because they have two cars that don't. Where the rental sticker is, that is a no judging zone. It has to be tinted, but we're not judging it. Because it's not fair if you've got trash and all this and around the body and take the stickers off. The cars that do not have the rental stickers, we're still going to circle the same size circle, and it's a no judge zone. It's only fair. Do not remove that sticker. Cold pass or whatever that is. Also, we're fixing to give everybody 10 minutes. You can touch the car, you can remove the seals, you can razor blade, you can scrub, you can clean, whatever you want to do. Do not touch the front windshield. It has not been touched prior, don't touch it now. If you want to pull the seals out and blade all the windows, scrub your back glass, whatever, that's fine. Nothing on the windshield is to be touched. When that 10 minutes, and no film either, don't be pulling film out, nothing like that. Leave it alone, this is to clean the car. No rope. The rope goes in when we say go. Do not touch the windshield. When that 10 minutes is up, I am personally going to walk and make sure nobody's trying to cheat, leave seals out, this and that. The car has to be put back together, closed up, ready to go. You'll play. No. No driver seats on the back windows, no driver seats on the windshield. 3, 2, 1 goes when that goes on the car. The only thing you're doing now is cleaning your windows from prior competitions, because if you clean your back glass right now, and you say, I feel comfortable to install, and then you come to hide it later and say, I know it's blue, you're wrong. I gave you time to. So everybody get to your car, we're just going to get a 10-minute prep on the car.
Alright, repeat one more time here, guys. You are able to pull the seals, clean the windows, do not touch the front windshield. You gotta keep the seals back in, close the car, and no all your issues now. This is the time. So 5 minutes, you got 10 minutes to go in and do everything you want to do. Start it now, go. At this time, I would also like to introduce my MC for the event. Can I get Mr. Carlos, the Texas Squeegee? There we go. All right, thank you, Pat, for that fantastic, memorable, never to be ever forgotten production. Of course, joined by David, who will be part of it, by co-commentators who commentate on the finals of the teams in the division. We got our guys who are final 10. David, who will be part of it. And this, again, what we said yesterday, is stacked card of elite, talented professionals here clashing at WFR for the World Championships of the teams division. This is it. Yesterday, the highest score was, of course, performed by Otobahan, who is Spanish for the black sheep. They had the highest score yesterday. Now, on the bottom of that podium is Team Exterminators, which I'm already going to say there are some shenanigans going on. There's no way Team Exterminators is not, but that's what the judges say. The judges want to say it's 5 words here. Again, one of the things I was discussing here earlier this morning is that breaking news was that the scores are cumulative, not independent.
Yeah, well, we're in a whole lot of element, right? We're adding the windshield, which causes a lot of errors, there's a lot of mistakes from the game. So it's being that just happened with I think these folks were a little bit favored against Team Exterminators. They knew coming into this one, they were going to win the contest. They firmly seen it yesterday, and as the Texas speaking works in by manifest testing, the Exterminators was in the first place, but after some shenanigans, somehow now they need the last minute. I don't know what I feel about it, I mean, you just have to do everything this way. It's the rules, and the rules are what we fly out to execute you want. In the shorts. No, it's not the shorts that are bad. The regular size short, but he's got massive quantities of his arm is power of more than Earth here. That's like a pyramid to Giza.
He has power. You have power? All the extensions work. They just suck. Yeah, it's right there.
Right now, the teams are currently cleaning out their vehicle to eliminate any type of loose system on there, completely eradicating any excuse of flags on the plate here that may occur residual glue up on the windows. Again, the team finalists are Las Ovejas Negras, AUTOBAHN, Tint-Off, K.W., George Alston, Christian Rosa. Team Reject with Fernando Saints, Luis Rodriguez, and Connie Martinez. Next team, GA Tech Squad, made up of Les Keith and Strong. Next team members is Billy Murray, Brian Wilcox, Montana Johnson, forming your blocks. Then we have Zach Lewis's team, followed by Spit on that 10 with the twist. Got the openings, Ron Reese, Roger Correa. Then we have EFW, Tracy Stronghold Park, and Munoz, Carter 10. We have another team, passionately late of Lawrence Williams, Cameron Welch, and Avery Welch. And finally, we have a Conceal and National Mass Salinas, Rockland Club, Marco the Film, Trainer, Walking Team, Exterminators. That's the 10th and final team in the Conference. Three minutes left. So either very busy, Kyle. Nice work so far. Is there anything right now you want to really know about the players in this place? Spoken by two professionals, and is these comments that I can tell who is in first place there's a level of pressure. And it has to take a little pressure off because you know it's going to go off a few years. But the way you can go in the series, that makes some actually happen with the ball. One of my favorite things to do that is Lawrence A. Green. This kid here. So, I heard recently that there's a student power in the thing. So, like, how do you feel about this thing? How do you see it? Over here. I said over here. You think if you know, this thing is sure, like, honestly, that would play a super huge, important part about, I think, if you guys jump up in these things. So, do you think, like, with something else you're involved with? How does your team feel about it? That is support maybe you're going to make it over the team, right? Well, I think boys are doing really well, so let's see what you guys there. One minute remaining. $20. Close your doors. Stop what you're doing. We're here to see you. We want to be equal. You know, we're going to have to be here. Just come forward. Honesty and transparency. You got that. They already scored, already that close. So that 10th of the score goes a long way. Between first and second place here. So your lowest crush is turned into the bad and embarrassing mix. I like this. This is they're putting on stage. You know what? I'm going to turn this to your right. That's what if the pass is past the 10 or the rest of the team here later is not going to be past the winners. But again, we still have 60 minutes time left. All the competitors are passes really forward, backward, and this time they're doing a full front windshield, but no extra time out for that. Still 60 minutes time. Yeah, you're trying to hustle. Definitely find yourself questioning whether you're going to have to do certain things. You will. You're going to have to do other things that you know when you're the best players to keep. You know, watching yesterday's teams compete in a previous day before, the one team that finished the fastest more than anybody else was of course the team under Orlando saying, Luis Rodriguez Darlington and Italian Martinez, they finished the quickest in volume. One thing to know about that team, there are technically only 2 experienced scholars. Not the informing supporter's role, but then finishing first goes to show how well prepared they are and how important she is to that team. Well, yeah, I mean, it's definitely approach that we've seen in the past, but she seems enough just to know what to do. So she's pretty good, of course, she's keeping the eyes on the brand on situation whether or not they can close up. So they just focus on what they're doing. And that more than strategy now too is like if you don't have to really think about a bad ball shot, you can just go in and just attack that problem. That's what she's doing when she's taking the stress out. That's what you do with the stress.
Hey, everybody in the team's competition, stand back in front of your car. Everybody. In front of your car.
All teams in front of your car, please. All teams.
I'm over here. Sorry.
She's over here.
We're gonna come around. You're gonna make sure the door seals are back in the car. I don't want anybody having questions of why they go back to their car. If your door seals are not back in, we're gonna let them put the door seals back in. Also, the reason you just got 10 minutes, everybody had enough time to clean the windows, make sure there's no glue. You're gonna get a verbal, I feel comfortable to go. That way, halfway through this round, you're not gonna say I found something wrong with the car. It's not fair. Are all your seals in the car?
You guys flip around it. I won the batch too. Perfect.
SmackDown ID, they need it. I know. It's like they don't listen. Would you rather have no bag?
We have confirmation from your mom's crush here.
He's got like the dark sprayer. And I'm like, it's great. He's like, I'm really ready to go. Somebody else like, it's better than I thought everything was there. He didn't buy it. Did I? Well, they must have got it right.
All your seals are in?
I don't think it's there.
right, well, teams are getting back on the field. They're getting ready for 60-minute time limit. You heard the rules here about how little the enforcer of this incredible competition here. This is going to be tough. This is 60 minutes.
Yeah, you gotta do what you're doing, it's gonna change the logistics a little bit. People are gonna have to hustle a little faster. Yeah, we're just gonna run a little faster today, and everything's gonna allow that. So, you know, it's just energy, nerves, all the things that we thought were already started.
All right. Looks like we have all the competitors here ready. Audience is out there ready. And now, for all of your entertainment here today, we are live in the Chattanooga Convention Center for the WFR Teams Division Automotive Finals. 60 minutes beginning in 3, 2, 1, begin. 60 minutes, time limit. Now we see the teams moving the line after this time around. They can booking party, back window, side window, windshield, all of it. 60-minute time frame. You know all the competitors, they're moving the line after this time around in the first couple of weeks.
You're gonna have to get in there really, I think when we add initially, you're gonna have to start looking at whole process of how you're doing reacts. And you see a lot of people are using on windshield and stuff like that. That's gonna add an X factor, right? Like, that's gonna make you very uncomfortable. So I don't think that you did it first place necessarily is the best thing to do. You should move on the rest of the car, but I really think you should just make it work.
And now here we have one of the competitors here. This is the team that finished their fastest here yesterday. And again, one thing to know here, this new experience installer is not even a team that's technically not an installer, but the way that she press really paves the way for the efficiency of this team. Yesterday had a successful round. Now coming back here, and again, this is a cumulative score. It puts Tigers into a very good position to also put us kind of distance so long as they repeat what they did yesterday.
She doesn't have to set and interview ready for this week, though. I think this is, yes, a great strategy. She's taking away all the white noise and things that will irritate you, that see the entire time, and they can focus just purely on things. Again, I really like the strategy. And I think we'll see more things that happen in the future.
You know, one of the things that they explained to me yesterday was the fact that they work with each other's strengths here. Dominic Tinto, he's the fastest shooter, one of the fastest in the business. And of course, we have Fernando Sainz, who's an incredible hand runner. What they use is hit those tasks. Dominic Tinto shooting the back window and is blocking with Fernando Sainz. That's Fernando, the one who leads out the back window. And of course, Dominic Tinto, who is not as strong a cutter as Fernando is, going to install into the ball Fernando does it back. You know, utilizing the height that has a difference between both competitors and leveraging those strengths to lead them and other things to success.
Yeah, you got that. Awesome level, you talk to your fellow students, so you got to be awesome about what you do that push them off. And you take that in the difference, and you gather yourself from so that way you get the best results.
And Fernando Sainz here, utilizing max pro Jones double back in the front two. Again, the half pen is almost like a dying arc here, but it's an alive and well at WFR 2025 Chattanooga. And we'll see if this is going to be the team that's going to lead to success. Here we got Dominic Martinez cleaning inside of that front windshield again, laying down the groundwork around these competitors. And even though yesterday, I said it before, and I'll say it again, to experienced installers finish before everybody else that has 3 experienced installers. This is a team to watch for this competition.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
Now we have over here the OGs and the young governor. David Gallagher there. It looks like he's preparing the front windshield for what seems perhaps maybe a retro method. You know, it's too soon to tell right now. The way that this team is splitting up their tasks, we have a hand cover with looks like his youth here to a more steady than it is a more steady patterns. Now you see Dave Garner with the crazy Peter, never out of his net, out of reach for super Dave Garner. Competition is stripping. At least we're kind of back window. It looks like, you know, it's hard to tell from this angle, but it looks like he's blasted into Josh as opposed to the prehistoric direction.
Yeah, I talked to him a little bit about that yesterday. He's doing that, so he's using it right afterwards. But I think we're going to see the wet streak on Dave Taylor is known for the wet streaking. He's also known for missions. And as he's playing the game, everything we do, he's probably one of the best mission installers in the whole industry.
Team on right there, and of course, right next to them, you cannot overlook the nation of extermination, Team Exterminators, and they're looking how they're splitting up the task. And one with the Bill Cameron off the back window. Ignacio with a Nacho Man and a specialist in automotive architecture and security systems, and might I add to it an incredible laser of this industry with 55 minutes remaining. 55 minutes. And the way that they split up this task, we have one in the back window, Ignacio in the front window, and Ronald McCullough. You're hat cutting the four doors.
Nacho's very well versed in every type of window. It seems just into his DNA. I mean, his father is a window to give you into. So it just runs through the blood. He just crafted and understands and just goes for it. It's always cool with the light. I always like his patience, and he never shows any emotion, which is important in something like this.
No, exactly not. If you pay attention to his stats, he's very well grounded. Each shoulder width apart there. You can see the flexing of these quadrants, just harnessing the energy of Mother Earth, getting this solar energy from the sun, harnessing it forward, utilizing the heat that's driving through the body into the heat gun, and just watch how that film is shrinking incredibly well. Of course, X-Well film here to going on that front windshield, heat accelerator, it's going to a great start.
Yeah, I mean, power comes from the shorts and the low. I mean, it's guys at all. So I don't necessarily in any way, any shape, or form. I tell you what, man, if anybody lost to the shorts, though, it's there.
Now, David, remind me the Texas Street one more time. What team do we have right here?
Sit on that team. So they've been really quiet. It's kind of like, I would say snug in the finals, but they did. They've been trying to keep the attention off them, but once you get the attention around, all the attention is on you. They know that they're going to have to, like, we don't know a whole lot about it, except for they're some world-class hitters, and they've been really tend to be quiet for a while. So we're going to see if they pull out. I think they're going to definitely, their game needs to grab some attention, put some pressure on the opponents, and they're going to definitely do it.
We have here Team Fashion starting at angle was interesting yesterday. David Cooley party as one of the competitors countered looked at a slightly different strategy where he pulled up his shirt, much like an Olympic swimmer, in order to eliminate any potential debris that might be carried. He still has a shirt on right now, but it's too soon to tell whether people will do that same strategy here.
So, and that shirt came off yesterday. I'm sure the shirt's came off today. And what's really the best here about he knows how tall he is, he's doing something that most of the other guys. He's holding on this excess auto-switch, and he's going to cut it a lot easier to train. So here's a man that really knows what he's doing. He has a high advantage of using great eyesight. But I think this is the see his work on the way. He's professional. He's done this every day. And now, if you move on to the team that is right next to you, of course, we're talking the team Las Vegas, Ellen Alvarado, Ellen Cortez, Ellen Hyatt here on this vehicle number 4. They had the highest score coming into this one from yesterday, and so the cumulative stipulation really favors this team. All we have to do is do the exact same thing that we did yesterday, and they will be the next winners of the WFR team division. Yeah, you have to say that your favorite at home because of the story yesterday. But they're professionals, with even charge out that business. It's very frustrating. So they're gonna hold each other accountable. They're gonna have to look for your favorites. So at the end of the day, I think even though it's all happening, you just gotta get everyone else and know that's what it's about. You know, we're 10 minutes into that time here officially at the Argo. 50 minutes! 50 minutes remaining. So we were sitting there, we were something that really good picks. I don't see anybody stressing it all yet. We probably won't see much of that anyway. They'll just get more focused. So, fireworks start flying. The windshield we had, the probably change that 40-minute mark to the 30-minute mark. We can get all the decisions. So, let's see what happens. There's a lot of guys that are taking different techniques and taking different methods. Some guys are already strengthening the windshield, and some guys are not. I think they're waiting for the last. So let's see what strategy pays off. That's going to build that X factor that probably will be more useful. And then we have here Ryan Rokoff, one of the organizers of the WFR Common Reading events here now, doing it all. Being a competitor in the event, we also have the instrumental hand creating dry shrinking that front windshield, and it does something that his other team members are working on the audio as well. I grew up on kind of that silent killer industry, you don't hear a lot about it. But he's always there, he's always smiling. He's obviously a really good winner today, or he would be smiling. But you know what? I love the jerseys, I love the look, I'm happy that I'm one of my favorites. Oh, let me go over your comments, Sean. So, we got one shot. Tell me where you stand, do what you're trying to do, and my voice is honestly over here as a head coach. So tell me what you're seeing. Are you loving the ball? So that's your true competitor. It's sponsored by the Coaching Room. Make sure that make sure they have a screen of that. So everyone is strong from talking about that. I just stay out loud and make sure they always are a great competitor. Just like you were always in the Coaching Room later, right? That's not like you. Well, I didn't quite have the order. I didn't do it right. Coaching Room. We're always in the Coaching Room. We have here to go from the Tint-Off team, capturing your WFR team division world championship finals. Partner 6 underway. Everybody seems to be working on the front windshield. Some members are splitting themselves up a little bit different. We have Fernando saying that Tint-Off, both of them shrinking front and rear at the same time. Fernando saying he's battling on the back. In the game. He's already got old work cut out. And I'm not quite sure, I'm not sure if he's like maybe quadruple cut the doors, but he's got more already cut out to the right side door already pushed on the ship down that front window. I'm assuming he's doing it because once the windshield gets hot, he might as well shoot everything else rather than getting the hot in. Yeah, I mean, he said that he knows that he knows a bunch of strategies and how they were attackers. They want to get themselves much on some of the sideways, and most times we see things on the fall of the windshield and that. So by shrinking that out and installing it first, I think it just buys some time. He's doing a nice bullshit technique which we all like, just causing the film around the corner. So definitely, definitely the world record for the fastest stream in the world on time. So everybody's going to be done first.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you noticed, he's like a server, just plucking out orders. If you notice that scalpel, light, speaking, and working on his team here, working really well. You know, they're very communicating, not just talking, but they're keeping their communication very efficient. No words that don't really say, like I said, it's just right straight to the point. Again, they get us in boxes, we're just getting out of the detail here, and then we're going to go. This is just happening this morning. This is something that's going to just push them all over the time. They probably had 3 ball meetings and really playing this out. That's how this will be. They look like they're going to work together and shot every day, all the time. You know, they're zooming around the arms, taking us out. So maybe focused. This is what you're going to see in the competition. I can't suffer here a fatal injury for the first team. All running into the Texas League, but again, the determination of this incredible team cannot be overstated. We have just 45 minutes remaining. 45 minutes. 15 minutes has gone by, which is the equivalent of a quarter of their time has already passed. David, down here, laying out the front picture, it seems like we got our question answered. The front windshield getting restaurant on this. And on the piece of ultimate, I think suspect that it's currently too tough to shrink, so I don't expect these figures to be extremely big.
It's very anticipated moment here at Sprint. I think all eyes are on David as far as first strength, because they always remember like what's faster. This guy is an absolute monster.
UFC referee and UFC now.
Let's stay out of the way. I almost took my answer.
Ignacio did a natural man, so he was there working on moving the inside of the windshield that going to be able to see his happening in the front windshield. All got right now with it done. I want to go to that very top. You know, luckily he's an all-time joint, but it's not like snatches to worry about. But you know, it doesn't have that pounding or that rear view mirror. Some people might struggle with a glass of like off the back. Others will be just like another day at the office.
Yeah, I mean, again, like we talked about earlier, it's like the windshield is very, very important. Because out of the way first step, we high on the list because this is where things can get discovered. And you will run out of time if you do not attack these areas first.
We have one of the members here, I'm going to take that hat, looking to move in with that rear back window. And of course, one of his unique styles of competition is pretty cool off the shirt in order to eliminate any possible link that might be coming from that shirt. It is actually going to be you realize the first side of it, also moving forward, watch how fast he's moving into that back window.
he plays us his spot. He takes the shirt off and becomes a different human being, ladies and gentlemen. It's like instant. I don't even know. It's like a superhero. He's definitely part of the X-Men and the shirt comes off. That's what you saw. I've never seen that movie until that's
That was incredibly efficient on that back there, and it goes to show why they're also being bred here. And again, 10 that kind of speed does not intimidate the other team, and it's definitely a high reach advantage of Ingrid Belton as one of their partners in this team.
I have a good feeling when a lot of people get back to their offices, we can come out and take their shirt off to see if that actually works. For all our employees, everyone's going to take their shirt off and put it back anyway. I'm curious to see how that works out.
Minutes remaining. 40 minutes remaining.
You know, it's serious now. I mean, it's not like it's serious before. Once you start hearing those big chunks of time off into the late quarter, 40 minutes, you start realizing that you start moving into space with no return, right? A little close that it starts to happen. You start to move to that over time. So at 40 minutes, this is when you work to get yours, especially as a ritual, right? It just adds a whole lot of dimension to that. And speed, you're going to have balls. Speed causes mistakes of ball control. So I'm looking forward to this. This is going to start to get fun.
You know, one thing to note here is the team of KOREAN-TINTER has one of the best looking outfits here in the WFR teams division. And only imagine who the mastermind might be, but you'll never find that these fine competitors, these beautiful people, out of fashion, they're always incredibly dressed well. Not everybody got a team. They look like a team. They got the highest score yesterday, and they're looking to repeat that same process here today. Same result.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be a team, we got together and we decided to put out there that we were merging.
We have the slamming of the doors here, testing the airbags system on a Nissan Altima. Still hasn't gone off, not an insurance claim just yet, but you know, what really what he's doing is he's looking for weak spots in the film to see if any areas might pop up, any exit portion that might be included. But well, that's an incredibly effective strategy to stress test your install.
There's nothing worse than when you get to the judging phase and you walk over the car and you see it in all competitions. It's absolutely a deal breaker. So I think you do have to take precautions. I do love that in the surrounding, of course. I just wish they would. I just look at your games to give you a rating system.
Super A down there, one of the wet shrinkers of this industry. He looks like he's doing a style of a pocket shrinker. You see what he does is he puts the air underneath the finger, it creates a slight curl, and that's creating a hot pocket on the inside, and then one over the finger from the top down, from the root of the, perhaps the peak of the finger down, and watch how it goes around. See the ball's going to close it, push it down.
This is amazing technique. I mean, it's old school technique that you can but it works. It works well.
Well, I see that hot pocket that's going there upward, continuing to go towards that very top. You got George Washington here, flashing the last wheel. In the way, he's moving probably the action. We did not get to the one way triple. Now you're in this position. You are just a commentator. Nobody's made by here. But look, watch that. Look at that hot pocket right there. He's coming around. They moving probably about 8 competitors.
Yeah, that's going there. It's amazing to watch, right? Like, we just wanted to see this. Second, it's kind of lost. We definitely increased the lives. It's amazing. Really good. And I know it's not quite repeats at all. We have a bunch of other things today. So, performance makes it better. We'll keep up the video chance.
I mean, this is the equivalent of traveling back in time and watching Picasso or Michelangelo perform his art. I mean, we're looking at super big Bellinger and his retro style right here. Look at this perfection on his.
there's no question. Every Western Indian does is definitely there. It's not stuff because of anything except because it was strong record. We need a strength record. Oh man. This is the thing to be scared of. Absolutely. You think about how many years of experience. Well, about 127 years of experience of student products. You can't cross over. That's the whole thing here on this team as well. Again, a team of tremendous experience here, just supported by a very own Eastern own crew here on the opposite side of the barricades there. Less of a great guy. He's somebody that's always had to take a few chances to here. He's always positive, great with everyone. Ask him anything you want. He's open, transparent. He's one of my favorite guys in the whole industry. I love seeing him do well. We have a back window, hard number 8 for very good amounts. And based on the total of the line on that keyboard of the flat barrel, that top barrel, tosses right back. Have you ever seen a studio like this? This is definitely what people should pay attention to, the different tools that we manage to come up with. This is like something really you design yourself. I've never seen one before.
Do you mind? Is it alright if I stay in there?
Yeah, this is really cool. This is something he's designed himself. Thanks for sharing everything. Everybody come ask us about the studio, allows you competitions with us this track. You know, as he mentioned as well, what he does is he cuts out the exit of the students in order to eliminate the division of that pressure. It focuses it better, it pushes out water, it packs it a lot better, it doesn't cause any shift, and it's right there. He's not moving towards that bottom. Based on the list of the figures here, it looks like he got a snapshot on the keyboard because the way you can tell is he how the curvature of the figures like this, almost going to spot, and the way you smooth it out, you start from the middle and you work your way outwards. Many people don't know that when you're training. Absolutely. Get this naturally out and do what's better. International competitors slightly different shrink that super big governor there. They're utilizing a full shrink method. I mean, this is shrinking like butter. It's like a liquid film tamer, a classic textbook technique there. This is what every competitor, every professional should start to say, we have now the paintbrush there, one of these tools that Mr. Youngwood Carter has produced here. What this does is, it's a way of film, but reducing the risk of creasing it or having it happen. It's a very strong and gentle way of parting the film. Yeah, it's maybe the force here. It's smart, you know, it's like when you take your fingers and try to push it to excess, and it's doing it the same way as the much harder. He's an international superstar, so he's always the best, true competitor, and I know what we've seen. And I just remember when I say, it's literally 11 o'clock at night for him normally. So, think about that for most people. Like, he's here to compete on East Coast time, but for him, I believe it's 11 p.m. So he's pretty late, and most of us are in the street. Wow, yeah, that's exactly right. That's a very good point. Perhaps not even the slightest advantage, but I don't think it worked against him. He's in the finals along with the rest of his team. He's no straight to competition. We have another style of painting technique. Again, this is some of the perhaps the international competitors. I'm not sure exactly what that is there. It's certainly like an oval, traditional oval blade. He's using like some kind of like round cutter. I've never seen it before, David Carter. I think you get a lot of control of that. That's something I'm going to fix to. That is a really cool tool that he's used here. Wow. Few things do these tools like this. This is a really cool tool. I think everyone should check this out. You know, some of the greatest ideas come from thinking outside of the box. And speaking of box, speaking of pizza, the pizza slicer, this is also a similar tool to that. There's like a rubber disc, which is a blade, but he's using it as a cut on the actual window. Now, just for speculation, typically
when you're cutting on a glass, you're dragging a blade through the glass and cutting with a traditional overhead. With this one, he's always utilizing the rotation of the blade to eliminate possible scratching of that front windshield. It's an ingenious tool.
Yeah, I think that's the benefit, right? I don't think that was scratch the glass. It's amazing. One of the things you see when you come to these competitions, they can change your whole shot on them. That's great.
Great day, David. Cool, Carl. We were just notified of breaking news here. Avery Walls' team has done something that's different than the rest of the competition. I mean, as a taking a shot on what's something different enough, we've got to come check this out. We just received news that they actually removed the rear quarter glass, and as I see it from this side, wow, they actually did remove the rear quarter glass. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's something that they must have done in their shop. I mean, this is a great way to not do any like that, right? This is the approach. This is what they're doing. I think it's a smart move in a competition level this high. Make up a few points to get up in the first place, not having it light or any scratching that way. I think it's going to be a big advantage. I like this move big time. With 30 minutes remaining, it's not just.
30 minutes is the halfway mark of this competition. We have taken that accountability, pushing up front, which Avery Wells here, bottom lane, the driver's side of car number 2, and the rear quarter window on car number 3 has been completely removed. Again, a strategy that we're not seeing with any other competitive competing team here. It's different than this one. Now they've got 2 different styles that are very unique and unique to themselves.
Yeah, so you turn off the back windows, you move to the windshield. It makes you wonder if his paint's going to come off. That's what I think everybody's anticipating. Clear. Looks like team exterminators just taking a little chill right from it, drinking a little Gatorade, rehydrating himself. We know Marco's been fighting the flu the last couple of days, so he's just a true competitor. He's an amazing individual to be able to be in this position and not feeling as well. I mean, kudos and that's for him.
I mean, this looks like Marco, the film train from Girls taking the slight siesta inside the Nissan Altima, while there's still a driver's side door to lay in plus 2 rear quarters. I mean, just 30 minutes ago, still some time, but cool calling to let the team explainer. There's no concern on my end. This is an incredible team. I can't wait to announce it as a winner later on today.
Yeah, because the first one team afterwards is team on windshield and first team on which I think is smart. I think, especially
I think that we're not about Jack here to the Texas speeches remarks. He said, not so fast, my friend, not so fast. The black sheep is coming in here to steal the spot and another away from team exterminators.
This is what the mental game is again. Like, you guys start being, you guys, I don't know these teams right now, I really don't have a few points. If I was everywhere here, I would have all energy and confidence. But, you gotta focus too. You can take it with yourself. We'll see some trash talk starting in the next few minutes.
Let's go get a quick update here. Car number 7, the team of Tint Pro, Luis Hernandez, Fernando Sainz, the team that finished the fastest yesterday. And I was trying to see their cars compared to the rest of the other teams. I haven't seen a windshield clock just yet. He laid out 27 minutes ago, 27 minutes. You know, it's funny, actually, windshield has been made out for a That's exactly right. Now, team number 9, Zach Lewis, the team has officially the front windshield is installed. I don't see the rear windshield at the works, so it's all installed just as well.
Yeah, it's installed. It's on.
And we receive confirmation of the back window and the front windshield car number 9. Zach Lewis' team has been completed. Now we got 3 installers working on 4 windows. This should have plenty of time to finish with the competition we got right there.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about earlier. When I was saying that it's smart to do is to get a big front windshield and back windshield on the way, so that way you have more time to I was on the board was they're going to look at the team and I think whether they're on before or take off. So I think it's a smart move. We'll see how far it is.
And again, you're just observing. I'm not even her incredible goal. You're both these competitors. Not
Rose wants to have that victory.
into this industry, and even her performance goal is really coming to fruition here. She is almost the inspector on the field. As this team is laying out stuff on the field, coming right back on the other side, expecting for any fingers, chilling off, pounding off, and that's how we see the game of the business. Every single game that gets played out is we expect to go to the next one. What is the better strategy?
I think we're going to see more of this in the future for sure.
Windshield pretty good. What's that?
25 minutes to go. 25 minutes. You know, one thing that I saw that has been a little bit different here with this team of the young, the old team with the young guys is George Walsh going with scissors. And you gotta think sometimes, you know, George has a background in some of the best beef jerky in the world. You've got to wonder, maybe some of this experience and that kind of background is helping him here at the competition with tools like these.
You know, someone like him, I know he only flies with a backpack. I'm sure many of those staples we got here and buy those scissors. I think it's just statement to how this is on a everyday basis. Again, you always say that in these competitions, do not stray away from what you do on your day-to-day operation, or you will make mistakes. This is not a place to learn.
This is the section right here where we're cutting the top edge. The experience really shining in this part of the install, whereas people that do not have the savings in the pants struggle because that is an exposed edge here in the judging process. And if you have a wiggle, there's no hiding it, there's only fixing it.
Yeah, I don't believe they go to the results of the left clip. So it allows you to go as far as you can on top edge of the window without leaving frame on the inside of the car because you can't get to the car. That's smart. The judges are looking for it to go continuously into the back. I believe is how they're judging it. So just good technique, understanding what that is, and giving yourself the best opportunity to win the game.
You see a straight ruler here cut out the edge. To the order of the edge, an extremely perfect cut. I'm not sure if he actually marked it or not, or he's utilizing his experience there to guide it. But again, George Dawson, one of the most experienced competitors here. And one of the most cheap lowest teams of all, actually.
Yeah, he did what's like you do, just like he did his marks, and he didn't cut the whole side. He just gave himself 2 marks to use a rule on that. I think we do that, that's smart. You don't take a chance at the end of the all the way to the entire so that's the easy to protect his customers and investors.
Twenty-three minutes.
This is when it starts to get pressure, right? Everything starts to people move a little faster on the car.
Well, I'll tell you why the 20 minutes is a little bit concerning for some of these teams because to complete a windshield in 20 minutes is possible, but it is very close to this period. It's to that point of no return for the windshield itself. It's the window that takes the longest to install in the entire car.
Absolutely. That's the next factor. This is going to determine, who wins, who doesn't.
No, the X factor is where the X permeator is there. And that's something that they're doing different in this competition is they're utilizing here a small bucket filled with water. Now, what this is designed to do is to wash their hands, wash away the tool in order to eliminate any contamination being transferred while she's going to pull the iron right there. It's going to separate with the teeth there and experience the textbook technique because I want the filtering as well. Now, he's going to pull the iron back, straight up down. Obviously, this is going to be a bottom load. And shots fired all 2 stages here by Marco, the filtering as well. He does not touch a single inch of the blue side. Now, we're over to the driver's side door, dropping it at the bottom, smaller, short edge, first sliding it slightly forward. Then he's going to drop it the other bottom right here on this other opposite end right here. And again, in order to do this, you have to remove the seals In order to allow this face to slide down. Yeah, I was going to show you all that. I was trying to call people. This is the new established on, and this is the new community of the it's right there. I think it's different as noise and shift away from that road exposing potential bypass. And now he's looking at the ball and again washing his hands. And any tool that's coming out of there is coming out of having it free because that water is going to wash out any type of dust that might affect his install. Typically, a car like the moving to install the rear quarter window. Door kind of pull outside, gives them a little bit more space and once you slide it in there. Team exterminators here at WFR, Team's division.
You have to clear your air drops that windows and automatic oxidation. So, but I do like these coming. There's zero pressure on here. This is 20 minutes remaining. 20 minutes remaining. This is when it turns up.
20 minutes right here in the final stretch. This is the part where the windshield is going is perhaps not really go. This is where the base really starts. And as I said yesterday, David Cooley Carly, Fence going to be on lap one frame and this moment right here, or lap one fence going to be broken here in the bottom moment. Again, a reminder to all of the competitors is that the rental sticker on that windshield is a no-touch zone, so do not concern yourself with removing moisture fingers out of that area. You do not need help. The team.
It looks like we did it long, so that's too long.
I apologize for the interruptions here happening in the mics here. This is in competition to really stop here, and we have officially 19 minutes remaining. 19 minutes.
Yeah, all pressure goes in. You can hear that air, and it's you can feel that air, it's room air, it's going to change, and now they're getting to the point where they can't really move it too much. Oh, here we go, that's the big too.
In the last one, we're recording the rear quarter door with the glass right there. I'm not sure this is a value of the pre-cut pattern. It looks like pre-cut because it's so cut. It's cut really extremely well. For Avery bells, the bell cutter bells, right here at WFR, and move it into install the rear quarter. You know, I'm very actually quite looking forward to seeing all the total. This is what's different than any other team that's competing here today. The only team that removed the glass itself out of the frame.
I think it's the first time in the competition setting you've ever seen it done. I think it's extremely smart. He knows his time. He's a professional. He just has to get the back of that grip on the edges, and he's going to have absolutely no deductions for it.
Right now, he's putting in the gasket there, very carefully along that side. And once he installs it in there, you know, I'm going to feel bad for whoever has to remove it because it is really wedged into the corners and the edges there. Oh, we have a slight video, slight back, and plays and stuff. Plenty of time to go here to install the rear quarter, especially getting off the glass. But that is the risk of removing glass for a root install.
I mean, you can't blame the guy trying to think outside the box to do something managed. I think he's moving right and he's just going to have to hustle.
Right, we have a spit on that thing, looking to probably the way it seems like they're probably going to install their front windshield. We're going to see that it's already on. And this is the team of spit on that thing with a twist. You can only imagine if you're going to spit on with a hot tool technique here. I mean, how are you going to get the air from the human body rising and then using that momentum to spread out the spit on the thing in order to allow for a better subsolution.
I mean, you know, I'm both for him. I would have tried that. I would have been a little bit faster. But I mean, they definitely placed their hand on top of it more than I have. I'm just talking about, so we'll see what I pull out of this.
16 minutes remaining. 16 minutes in the World Championship finals of the teams division for WFR Chattanooga, Tennessee. Brooke Richard has been made out here, pick back down. Still showing this in order to reduce any type of gun getting on his flow. Perhaps we can remove the bar and outlet, you can add it on to be more aerodynamic as you move around the vehicle, perhaps a few seconds. What am I going to say?
It has to be pushed out of mobility. I don't think it's something that I think it's something that we shop all the time. So I think that's what he does. This is how you do it here.
We're about to get down to our final quarter right here. Our final quarter, time remaining. It is officially 15 minutes. 15 minutes. It's hard to see the painting on some of the teams here. We're starting to get now. Korea as they're cleaning up their area. I'm not quite sure if the front picture has been laid out. My glasses are tinted pretty party, so it goes my vision along a little bit. But what do we have here? What do we make the team so hard to progress?
You know, first of all, we spent a lot of time on the show. I think they're really good show. So they thought they were going to make sure that they nail the rest of the car, and then they would go back and just get the show in. And I'm sure they would do this stuff, and maybe that's the better things, right? Focus on the rest of the car, we did it, they were running, and just add a little shit in. Hopefully, they won't be anything like that. I'm pretty confident in that. So I think that's a strategy that they decided to do, and we'll see how it works out.
Well, this is the highest scored team that plays coming into the finals, and with the score being cumulative, they have an advantage coming into the finals because their first score will count towards the final score as well. You know, something that I noticed that's interesting about this team is that it looks like the front driver is laid over the top as opposed to putting on a floor. I'm not sure if that's an intentional strategy here, but it's just over the top. Very gently. I don't see any marks or any hard thoughts on the film. But what do you make of this? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's pulled off, and I think it's tall enough to say, hey, somebody can be on this, and we got this as fast as we can do that for you. We'll move on to this next project. So we'll see what happens here. We'll find out in a second. I'm pretty sure that's what is happening. It's a reminder that we need the whole ass.
Just under 13 minutes remaining. Under 13 minutes. You know, when you get down to the final 10 here, we got one of Zach Lewis's teams that are really at the front after 13 minutes remaining on the front row. It's not plenty of time, but it's coming down to the wire. And the problem is that once you start to have reviews because very close to the time, it eliminates some of the time that you only have to inspect the guys and ensure that you're producing and delivering the desired result.
Yeah, you find some things, but, you know, that's the thing we're going to do. So if they hold it, I feel like they can do better. I'm probably going to be frustrated.
Now, you can throw here on car number 7, they're utilizing a bottom loading technique there. And it's very, I don't even thought that it's very gently going to not really directing much to reducing any type of handling marks, not placing it down. Some of the still solution was on point with this slide that wheel around with no tension, no struggle. It's falling right into the things going extremely well here for the team that I'm taking a high on the
yeah, if you get close to that, we talk about this occasionally. Like, if you're new to the industry, you're really trying to learn some things, really pay attention to how people put those in, and you make sure the top leader is not bringing it. And then if you look at the fast, so smart is all very usually the best of all, let's do it out.
Fucking hair right in the goddamn middle of it.
It's getting a little bit after now, getting cool, Carly. We have 11 minutes remaining. 11 minutes.
Now you start thinking. You start with each other, accountable, you start with getting to know your comments, having that conversation, you really about we're going to have lunch today and for just true competitors. So we're going to go to 5 guys afterwards and have nice greasy burgers or just good athletes.
What's up, Bad News Bears? That's strong team of Bad News Bears. They have to pull the front passenger side of the board with a little over 10 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. You know, it's still some time, 10 minutes to go roll it. A little bit of a tight pace, but still give you some time. You don't have to be panicking at this point just yet. But here we go. Bad News Bears, and here we have some verbal encouraging support from Coach Sean G. Tint-Off on the other side. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. 10 minutes to go, and the team of Optimum players are starting to shrink the front windshield. Now, between two people, you divide it time. The technically is 2 5 minutes out, and which left to do what you need to do. It's different time on this one, but as you saw, last time they pulled off the high scores. It's not to be underestimated.
I do have yesterday, and I said, you're not going to be able to make sure
Now I'm going to tell you the other side here for Adrian Wells, who pulled off the forward window. He's going to be sliding into position now. I think what he did, we'll check it out. Adrian Wells here, who got three cups, rear driver's side forward window, it's reinstalling it back. I've seen different this time around is that the edges are better to the factory. I'm guessing there was some lifting before, and now it's eliminating you have to be a possibility. But it might be able to do that right now. He's doing some speed passes, doing a slight little shake, and then over to the forward. Mike Porter is telling him to spin on that thing, utilizing the very outdoor technique. See, this is the key point right here. The riskiest part is this part. What's that seal back there now is moving into this all forward. The forward wheeler. Just about 8 minutes remaining. 8 minutes.
You know, I think we discussed a little bit of these things right here. I'm sure last night, I was talking with the first round, decided to I think that's utilizing strengths and things like that. But do it again. Just have to have it.
Is here. There's no spots there. Actually, the current process of French install. You know, the final 5 minutes, that's where the first really start saying, those who count experience, now experience the last 5 minutes. You still have about 2 minutes over 5. Just keep driving over 7 minutes remaining. Still time enough. But it's getting down to the final. Yeah, I see a little bit of it now. Just a little bit. 7 minutes remaining. 7 minutes.
But you guys are, this week is for the best, right? That's the thing here. This is what they want to do. So there's no need to panic.
So far, I don't see any teams that like normally yesterday we would have had a couple of teams completed by now, but I had a problem. So if you're looking at any time that they normally would have had without having to do it. So not only teams just has to put in their results, but perhaps the only one that makes it genuinely is they're not going to do it. We're not seeing that all of them they are still plenty of time though. Seems like they install all the pieces of last year with around 50 minutes. We have around 6 minutes remaining. 6 minutes.
So I believe that the strategy is to be able to be completed on certain things.
Wow, I'm not sure if this is not that way too probably. I don't know that movement. I don't think I'm going to the way he threw his arms up. Just his angel pocket his wings there. Now breaking over. It looks like he's going to Frankenstein in front. Windshield. Not sure who's part of it. All the protests are on the opposite side. Carter there. Looks like right around 5 minutes remaining there. It's all the top windshield. They have to be exterior. Whatever drawstring solution that they use for this one, again, they move incredibly fast for this. It's doing probably, I don't know if it's something watching when they produce that photo, but that team that they plan really coming together. This team is an incredible team. Look at the speed out of there. I mean, folks, if you think, this is why this is recorded in 4K 60 frames per second, because look at who you're missing how much people care. Wow. 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes. Wow. Who would probably have seen a team person action? It looks like this. He was able to remove most of that tension with lightning speed. Perhaps why the team person got so much popularity off the line. Now we look at the bigger speed, age, of course, right there, the this team is moving quite faster. Imagine on the other side, they're moving just as fast. Look at this team. I'm not sure about it. I don't think they're NASCAR. If I'm NASCAR team, I would look at the wheels and put the fuel on. Look at this.
Come here and say it right here. You want to move quick, they're showing every skill they have right now.
We have now 4 minutes remaining. 4 minutes remaining.
You know what I love about this side increase the function. Increasing the function of business.
And utilize that technology in an incredible way. Of course, if it's a tool of competition, it's a tool for the every user. And the incredible team of this team is that they're all into each other. Very fine-tuned with all versus service here. Stress testing the board right there. Sliding holding if there's a new spot in the middle, you go come up.
It just means that you're just where you're at. You're just on the you got that's what I'm really intentional.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3 minutes remaining. 3 minutes.
You feel like pressure you do now. You know what I mean? 3 minutes. I don't know if you time you do anything. You're going to have to do that much practice. When you just have to time.
Here we have the Finalist is here. Again, incredible contribution she wants to the team. What she is doing is she is keeping his father in very efficient role of his own world. She's the one that paved the way before, paved the way after. And you see right there, she is the person who is incredibly important and incredibly important part of this team. And again, one of the reasons why they're here, I absolutely agree with that. She doesn't have to go. She goes straight in, go. Maybe I have some good situations. I love the way they approach this. 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes remaining.
I don't think it's scary for this conversation. You can get it. Here we are. Where's our first one?
The finals minutes here with Matthews. Bears are wiping down car number 6. Ryan Wilcox. And I can see the other competitors. Passing the glasses. He was strong as he can get here himself. All the team supporters are here on standby. You have 40 seconds remaining, 40 seconds. I'll turn around and leave. I'll turn around. This is a final moment here. You're working on everything. 40 seconds remaining. All the good last days right now. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Competition finally ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up! Squeegees down! And your option up on for all competitors here today. Wow! David, cool view, Carly. We saw a versatile style of methods here displayed at WFR. We saw people removing their garments. We saw people removing their corner windows. Others that are utilizing bucket systems in order to eliminate contaminants. We saw a little bit of everything. David's prehistoric wet shrinking. What do you think of all of this that we saw here today?
But wouldn't that'd be nuts?
We saw guys that want to win. There's a lot of people that
Sweet and points, man.
You know what? It's going to be that windshield that's going to give it that.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Other than that,
fucking
I think it was just his vision.
It was incredible. 10 teams that competed here in this competition. Wow.
One.
What a way to start the final day of WFR.
Danny, come see.
So I'm going to talk to Les for a minute. I know he's already trying
Little
to
ghost
talk,
in
but
that
Les,
respect is all
we got a question for you. So, to you guys, because I know you're a two-team competition, and so everybody else had three. Tell me what it's like to try to do a whole car in an hour with the windshield. And because I don't care what you say.
Yeah,
it's not
okay,
easy.
Indo.
It's not easy, but you're not tripping over each other.
Good job.
Like,
Yeah.
I
That work.
2 quarters. Keith had back glass front windshield. We didn't cross.
3.
And we got it going.
This is something you guys discussed beforehand. Like, you really had to be in place. How much time did you spend?
10 minutes.
10 minutes
Huh?
to nail it down because you know you're
Well, yesterday was like a primo.
Hmm?
You know, do a full car in an hour. Back glass and then the doors. Like, yeah, we got it.
awesome. Well, you know you're one of everybody's favorite guys, and people like you guys. So it was great.
Yeah. Good. Done. That's good. Yes.
Nothing. It's nothing.
Tell me how you feel about this. I'm curious. 'Cause I know you said something.
자, 이렇게 또 팀 결승이 끝났습니다. 예선보다는 더 좋은 성적이 나올 것 같습니다.
Not because it's super humid. There's a lot of static in the air. When we put the tent on, it's stuck like that.
더 좋은 성적이 나올 것 같아요. 근데 점수 안에 들지는 아직 애매합니다. 왜냐면 1차 때 저희가 10명 중에 8등이었거든요. 지금 제가 하는 거 어떻게 했는지 보고 계시네요. 50%. Color in the good?
Much better, yeah.
Yeah.
A back window, a masterpiece.
Much better.
Much
Yes,
better.
that's
Much
right.
better. Much better.
Doing good. Huh? 3. Woo.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they nitpick the fuck out of it, it's still a 99.75. If that's not a 99, I ain't never seen one, bro.
이제 심사 남았는데요. 네. 심사하고 좀 이따 여기 미국 시간 1시 반에 이제 개인전 결승이 있습니다. 개인전 결승은 1, 2차 합쳐서 제가 1등으로 팀전 작년에 1등 했었는데 올해 어떻게 될지 모르겠어요. 작년에 팀원 그대로
That's amazing. That just speaks to the humbleness and the nature of the person you are. Thank you, Dave. You have a great day. What are we calling for you, buddy?
자, 시청해주셔서 감사드리고요. 또 결승, 개인전 결승 한번 영상 촬영해 보도록 하겠습니다.
Fernando.
사장님 잘 하셨어요?
Out here, but I want you to breathe for a minute.
저 때문에 망친 것 같아요, 저희 팀.
아, 그래요?
미안하네요. 제거 솔루션이 잘 안